On this episode of More Tech Solutions, we're going to see what we could do with this old computer. Custom built, by the way. Alright guys, so today we have this lovely computer from 2007, as you saw by our sticker in here. And this was a customer trade-in, so this is a custom built computer that they had. They actually have a lot of custom built computers, and they need help with their two identical systems, so they reached out to me and I said, well, do you have any old systems you need to get rid of? Because I always try to help save the customer a buck. And, yeah, they have this lovely computer. It's got just a standard Intel motherboard in it, cooler. I don't know what the specs are of it. I think it's a Core 2 Duo based off the case, but stickers aren't always accurate. It's older, as you can see by this ribbon cable, this DVD drive. So, if it works, I'm not going to get rid of it, obviously, but it is an older machine. I'm going to see if we can get a solid-state drive in it today and Windows 11. So solid-state drive and Windows 11.
Oh, cool.
First, we got to take out this customer's hard drive. As I promised them, since they're giving me the computer, I can wipe it for them. And we have a system here, this big desktop on the floor here. I'll show you guys it at some point. I think I did in the tour. It's our drive wiper. So we use a tool called DBAN and Derek's Boot and Nuke. And we use Department of Defense standard encrypting and wiping techniques.
Oh, interesting.
So it wipes the drive 7 times. With ones and zeros, so nobody's getting any data back. I've tried to recover data from it. It doesn't work.
Right.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Right.
And then we can reuse the drive so we don't have to destroy it and inhale those toxic chemicals of trying to drill it or something like that. So this right here, I think there was more in these computers, so yeah, it's really dusty, but we can see if it works.
Yeah, let's just see that hard drive real quick.
It's a Seagate with 320 gigs. A lot of storage, right?
Turn it around so they can see.
A lot of storage, right?
Very nice.
It's not even a 500 gig, it's 320 gig. Oof.
Wow.
This is good for, I'll keep this around because you never know if someone needs a budget hard drive. At More Tech Solutions here, we're all about helping people on a budget.
Right.
If they're like, we just need this computer to work, we don't care about storing anything sensitive, just give me something that's going to boot, it'll boot.
Right.
Ooh, that sounds a little loose. Anyway, so as you guys saw in the intro video there, this thing is very corroded, so we're just going to try to clean this thing up, and you can see the top. I mean, look at that. Look at all the dust on it. Wow. This thing was not used for many years prior to me getting it, so.
Right.
I didn't have any plans for it at first. I was like, all right, this thing is really old. What am I going to do with it? But he was already trading me a couple computers, and he was like, we have some laptops we'll show you in the future as well. Some Lenovo Yogas with the 360 screen. It goes around completely. And, that is what 360 is. But, yeah, we got a lot of computers, and I didn't want to let him down or anything, and he was a good customer, so.
Right.
Had a lot of work for me, and he actually bought a laptop as well, I believe.
Oh, cool.
He bought a refurbished tech from us for his wife. It was very nice.
Very nice.
So we're just going to get all the main dust out. I mean,
whoo.
Yeah, it's. The corrosion, if I'm going to sell this computer, I'd probably treat that with some Rust Reformer, maybe wire brush it a little bit, and then spray paint it.
Right.
Just to kind of seal it in, make sure the case doesn't corrode. But I have even these little parts right here, you can see little bits of corrosion that I need to try to just get the dirt off of so that they could be painted. And in the future, we will paint the system, but for now, we're trying to get it working. Maybe we'll do a short on it or something, or I don't know. We'll figure something out, but I'll show you guys.
See what the fans want.
Unless you guys really want to see me paint a computer. I mean, I'm not an artist or anything. But
we're open to our fans' opinions and suggestions.
Definitely. So yeah, we're just cleaning this up now. I mean, you can already see it's getting better. Well, you probably can't see, but I'm going to turn it around to the back here. Not really much going on here, but it looks like if you took the rivet out, you can actually slide the whole motherboard tray out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You see how it's kind of... Oh no, it's just screwed in. So this is one of those cool cases that they made back in the day where everything's easily unscrewable, Easy to get your hands in here and work on it.
Yeah.
You see this tray, how it's moving a little bit? Take that one screw out, this whole tray would come out. You can put the motherboard on the tray, assemble everything, and then just slide it in.
Oh,
you don't have to just get into the case and build everything. This was a really nice case for back in the day.
Is that proprietary?
No, it's proprietary to this case, but it's not it's an old feature.
Oh, okay.
Especially with this being an older computer, it has a lot of those nice features that you may not see anymore.
Right.
Like the removable motherboard tray, which is really nice. I mean, yeah, we're getting this cloth really dirty, so.
Right.
Some professionally dispose of this. as soon as I'm done with it.
Dust kills, man. You know, it's like
Yeah, and that's why these cleaners are great. Like I'm using Simple Green here because it's just a nice all-around cleaner. I wouldn't put it on computer parts, obviously, but just like the case and stuff.
yeah.
So right now I'm just getting all the little scuffs off it. And let's say I got my little bin down here. I have some like knockoff Scotch-Brite pads, or like what do they call them? I don't know. Magic erasers. That's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Not Scotch-Brite. Magic erasers. And just wet with some water. I think it's peroxide or no baking soda. Baking soda.
Right.
And it gets these scratches off. If you watch right here,
Wow.
make your computer look like brand new.
Get a close up on that.
Sorry for the squeaking, but
Oh, wow.
what scratch? It's like buffing a car.
That's very cool.
Getting a little scratch out of a car. So you just see all these little scratches here.
Yeah.
I usually try to, before I sell computers, try to get them like nice and...
So that's his secret, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you later. No, I'm just kidding.
Get out of here. That's all, folks. No, we're not Looney Tunes here.
Yeah, so.
So yeah, got a few of the major scuffs off. Just wanted to get some of the... Get all the major stuff off. You see all these?
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
Right. Cleanliness is so important with computers because not also can it damage the inside, damage the motherboard, etc., etc. It's, you know, bad for allergies and aesthetics, man.
Well,
Like,
yeah. Why do you think it damages, though? What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's like, it's just lethal.
I can answer that question. It's a rhetorical question. I actually can answer that for you. Dust, in particular, is kind of like a blanket. It kind of keeps everything warm.
Yeah.
Problem is, when things are warm, bugs like that, so cockroaches, crickets, whatever, if you have a computer in a bug-infested home, which I've seen, by the way.
Wow.
Don't ask me if I enjoyed it, because I didn't.
Ooh, that's gross.
Yeah, I didn't even take that computer into the shop. I repaired that thing in the car while it was in the garbage bag. But the guy was great. He just had a bug infestation, and the bug landed on the power strip and fried the power supply of the computer. It wouldn't even turn on anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. You know, there's.
If you have insects, don't. That's my advice. But no, not to get distracted here or sidetracked, but dust is like a blanket. It traps heat. What do computers need to expel? Heat.
Right.
Why do you think they have fans everywhere? So
Exactly.
you gotta let your computer breathe
Exactly.
at the end of the day.
Exactly.
As you can see, remember how bad that was before. Now zoom in on this.
Oh, that was a great example, man. All right, there we go. See, look how beautiful that looks now. Wow.
Just a little bit of dirt coming off and a little bit of scratches, and
I mean, that looks brand new.
it's got a few little dings and dents, but...
Yeah.
So now we're just gonna dust off, I'm gonna use a part of this rag, and just use some alcohol. Usually the higher alcohol percentage, the better. So I'm using 91 here, because that's easily to get at Walmart.
Very nice.
And I'm just gonna go around the card here and just get some of the surface dust off. So you don't want to rub really hard because of the components that are on here.
Right.
But just like a little dab, 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 Get in here, get all the little crevices. Usually sometimes I'll use I have a natural paintbrush sometimes I'll use too, so I'll squeeze by you real quick.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna use you don't want to generate too much static, but this is
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, we're good, we're good.
This is like a natural paintbrush I like to use.
Yeah.
And just to get in these little crevices here. They say that electrostatic is very dangerous for computers, but if you just do a little bit, it's not gonna hurt it,
Right.
And obviously I'm not sitting on a carpeted floor either. I'm doing this on a concrete floor, so
Right.
I'm not putting this too much at risk.
Right.
And plus I don't have much stake in this computer anyway, because it was I traded. So it's not like I wouldn't do that with a customer's computer, obviously.
Right.
But even then, it's probably still going to work. So I mean, if you watch that Lions Tech Tips video, they're using the static gun, and it still didn't kill any components unless they really tried.
Right.
Like they ran across a carpet and they still couldn't shock a component dead. So let's see what this thing does, shall we?
Yeah, definitely.
So we got our VGA here, and if this thing actually does have a graphics card, I know you guys are probably curious what it is, so I'll tell you. It is a GeForce GT 520, 810 megabytes, or 16 bytes. Oh, 16 bytes of DDR3 memory. It has HDMI, VGA, and DVI. So yeah, it's a nice little card. Oh, that cooler is bad. I didn't notice that. So before we start with I'm gonna try to minimize the extra baloney that's in here. So First, we have a FireWire card. And as everybody knows, everybody still uses FireWire in 2025, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, come on in. So, first off, we have our stuck FireWire card. Via chipset, you know, just basic. It's very useful.
Interesting.
No. Okay, so then we have our graphics card here. So I'll take that out so we can clean it a little bit because it's kind of dirty. Anything with spinning fans always attracts dirt. Why, I don't know. So we're going to look for our little clip here. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, just, you know, paintbrush.
Yeah, let me stand back a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, it's you want some?
No.
Here we go.
Oh man, look at that.
Okay. Anyway,
That is really gross.
nothing. See, look what we go through to make sure your computer runs well.
Yeah.
Nothing but the finest at Immortech Solutions.
And
sometimes I'll use a vacuum or a compressed air, like I have an air compressor in the garage, but I have a
Right.
little Craftsman shop vac here. But
Very nice.
I don't want to make you guys deaf by using this while we're recording, obviously. So.
Right. Trying to keep my lens clean over here too. You know?
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah.
So now we look at our clean. Wow. All right, now we look at our clean graphics card.
Very nice. Wow, great job,
We
man.
can actually breathe now. So,
Yeah,
and then we're
yeah.
gonna clean the port out as well. If you want to come closer here and angle the camera over, we're gonna clean the port out.
Trying to still let this dust settle a little bit.
Yeah, I'm scaring Matt away here, right?
Really don't want to get any on my lens here, guys.
Is this matte repellent? Is that how this works?
Basically.
So yeah, we got a nice little custom graphics card here. What's interesting, it does have a VGA port on it. That's the only output it has.
Get on this side.
Yeah, so it only has VGA. So I don't know if it has integrated graphics or not. It might. But this already has a card. It's a nice card. I'll leave it alone. It works, you know. It's a good way to test it, too. And you see right in here, I'll look at all this. On the power supply. Which is our lovely... What brand is that? VAV? No 80 plus certification.
Wow.
That looks kind of sketchy. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Who wants to see a power supply blow up? No. But I've seen it before. I had a drill blow up on me today.
In our next video.
Power supply blows up. No. My drill blew up on me today. I had an old Bosch drill.
Yeah.
That blew up on me today.
Wow.
The whole thing was smoking. It smelled like burning casserole down here.
Ooh.
He said it wasn't burning casserole. It was more like burning brushes in a drill. But
Right.
now I'm going to try to get this in here without struggling too much.
Got to have what we call hands over here to be able to do this stuff. 'cause,
Oh,
man,
definitely. Yeah, you got to have a good grip. You have a
Yeah.
good grip on things, so to speak. So I'm going to go over here and put my lovely bin here.
Some are better than others.
And then I'm going to find my PCI slot cover here.
Very nice.
Or my expansion port cover. And what, do you know
You
what
got a
this does,
fuzz
Matt?
on your back.
Oh,
What-
yeah.
What does it do? Yeah, I know. Dust City.
Note to self, don't brush it out right where you're breathing. I'm going to be coughing for the rest of the video now. Thanks, Matt. So, what they do is they actually create suction for the fans to exhaust air out. Especially if you have another fan right here. And, like, the more cooling fans, the better. Because it'll exhaust air out and it creates suction. So, if you just had this open, it wouldn't create the same suction to cool the computer off more efficiently.
Right.
It'll work. It's not going to kill the computer, but it's always better to have these if you can. So if I have some extra ones laying around like that, and that one's not really sitting perfectly, but, you know, just kind of bend it in place a little bit. There we go. Yeah, they never sit perfectly. What are you going to do? And then I'm just going to go over here and just come over here and kind of clean that off a little bit so it can breathe. Alright. So if you want to go back there, we're going to turn it on and see what it does.
Alrighty.
Plug our power in. The dust finally settled down. Alright. See, I'm very entertaining when I'm choking on dust, right? Alright, what are we looking at here? This is my KVM, port 3. I guess we're going to port 3 today. 3, yep. Alright. Oh, I plugged it into the onboard. I gotta plug it into the dedicated graphics, you know? I like how there's only 3 RAM sticks. That's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
They are matching, but there's only 3 of them. So we're gonna see how much RAM that is. It's kind of strange. You notice that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are they matching? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are matching. At least two of them are, if not three of them.
I see in there.
You could try.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
They have the same labels. Oh, no,
they
these
do.
two are matching, and this one's a different one.
Oh okay.
I don't like mismatching memory, so I might undo that. Let's just see if it turns on first, though. So I'm gonna switch my beep to that. That's on. Get our keyboard. Nice Logitech with the touchpad. It's nice for testing things like this.
That's definitely a cool keyboard.
And then we're gonna see if this turns on. Ready? 3. Shoo. Okay. Can you see well, or are these in the way?
Yeah, we gotta move these guys.
Scooch the cleaners out of the way. Okay. Now we're good to go. 3, 2, 1.
The moment
No
of
screaming. No screaming fans. That's a good sign. You know, that one time I turned the computer on, I was like, wee, you know.
truth. Yeah.
It is kind of loud. Nothing, huh? Oh, yeah, Intel.
Nice.
So we're going to the BIOS here. Set F2, so that's our BIOS thing. Setup key entry detected. Yes, I did press it. So we got a Core 2 Duo. We have 3 gigs of memory. That's a really weird amount.
Yeah.
So they got like 3 1 gig sticks. Then we have. It's a 2.4 gigahertz processor, not bad speed. Core 2 Duos are actually surprisingly still usable.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's really loud here. Oh, it's the graphics card fans being a little bit loud. It's not terrible though. You can hear a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting here. So this is a BIOS system, not a UEFI system like with like the fancy, you know. So it's obviously trying to boot, but we don't have anything for it to boot off of. So let's pick a drive, shall we?
Sure.
So we can go to the drive bin here. Let's give it a nice upgrade. Oops. Okay, let's see. So we got 240 gigs. Team Group. That one looks good. Yeah, we got a 256 Vulkan Team Group solid state drive. We get nothing but the finest used solid state drives, but they're well tested by me and by the refurbishers that I get them from. So we're gonna turn this off, and we'll catch up with you in a second when we get our USB drive.
All right.
And we're back. So I have my Windows 11 boot drive on my SanDisk here, flash drive, and got my iFixit screwdriver. Not sponsored yet, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, so we're gonna plug this in, and we're gonna try to get the boot off of this. I'm not sure if it obviously doesn't naturally support Windows 11, but can we get to run Windows 11? So let's see. Power on. Oh, power button is stuck. That's not good. Let's see what it tells us to do for booting. Yeah, that fan's a little noisy. We'll take a look at it. Ah, fixed. Just flick it once or twice. Yeah, obviously we'll address that, or maybe the next person won't care and we just won't address it. Depends on what the customer wants. That's going to futurely own this computer. Alright, I'll wait, fine. It's yelling at me. Yeah, so 3 gigs of RAM, that's a weird...
Yeah, it's kind of a weird combination.
I might have to upgrade to 4 anyway, because it needs to run Windows 11, but...
Can he do it with 3? That's the question.
Oh?
Oh!
It's trying... I didn't even tell it to. I guess it looked for its first boot device and found it.
I guess it's answering me as quick as it possibly can.
It's ready, dude. This thing's ready. How's it running? Don't do this, obviously, but I'm going to feel if it's hot or not.
You always be safe, guys.
Don't stick your hand next to a plastic spinning fan, but...
Yeah.
That's kind of obvious, but...
We always advertise
I'm a trained
safe-
technician, so I
Yeah,
can
we
do some
al-
dangerous stuff.
We're always advertising safety on this channel.
So yeah, let's see what this does. It's trying. May not be enough memory, so I'm going to see what this is in the meanwhile. Save some time here. And this is... DDR3. So, grab some memory while that's loading. I could have sworn I had some. Give me a second. Oh. Here we are. It's right here. I forgot to put it away. Haha, silly me. Anyway. So we got some of our DDR3 here.
I was still just kind of like watching the computer just to see if like anything was kind of happening, you know.
It may not run at all. I have no idea, honestly. I never put Windows 11 on a Core... Actually, I have before. It has run on Core 2 Duos before.
Here we go now.
Surprisingly
we got all
well,
the,
actually. Just a 2 gig stick of DDR3. This will work.
memory sticks there.
So we got 4 gigs. We got 4 gigs of memory here. And with this computer being a little bit like more custom, I think these silver sticks would look nice. I mean, what am I saving these for anyway? I mean,
Right. Like, what's the point, right?
yeah. So, shut that down. Let's do a memory upgrade and see if that helps us a little bit along here, because it needs the minimum RAM to run. So we're going to lay this flat. Oh, it's turning back on. Stop it. Alright, we're going to have to unplug it. It's getting a little antsy on us here. It's too ready to go. If it doesn't run Windows 11, we'll make it run Windows 10, and then we'll manually upgrade it. Which I'll show you guys soon as well. We'll probably cut to let it install so you guys don't have to watch us for the next 2 hours just staring at a blank screen. Unless you guys, you can vote in the comments, say, I want to watch Michael watch at a blank screen. Okay, fine, I'll stand there and just go like this.
We'll have a whole video of him sitting there for 25 minutes.
I'll drink my tea and it'll be like ASMR, right? Like,
but to, Matt is part of the channel too. And hello,
this doesn't fit.
I'm here.
This doesn't fit. That's not DDR3.
It's good to show the length of these jobs, so
gives you realistic expectations.
So
right.
You all young technicians, teenagers and such who want to do this for a living, can see how long it actually takes and so on and so forth.
And how exhilarating it is.
Absolutely. It could actually be very boring and very
you gotta have very
draining.
You gotta have excellent patience to do a job like this.
Yeah.
To figure out these things and constantly maintain these systems and when you're trying to help them troubleshoot something and it immediately doesn't go right, you can't give up. You need to keep trying because that customer expects you to know exactly what you're doing, even if you don't know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you may never know what you're doing. You may sometimes there's always a new problem arising in technology. You can walk right. I don't always know the answer right off the bat. I have to look at things sometimes.
Right.
Just DDR2. I have a lot of DDR2. So, I read it wrong, I guess, while reading it upside down. Shocker, I read it wrong. So we're going to put that away.
Going over there to the next RAM.
My nice storage area of parts. If you need parts, reach out to Mortatech Solutions.
The RAM repertoire.
Mortatech.com. IMMORTATECH. Call us. I'm ready. 512 megs. Nope, we don't want that. 2 gigs ECC. We don't want ECC memory either because that's like server RAM type stuff. So it error checks itself to make sure that it's not bad before it runs.
Right.
It's pretty cool stuff. But 512. I guess we'll use 2 of these Corsair sticks because they're fancy. Look at this. Ooh. Ah.
Get a zoom on
Goodbye,
that.
mismatched crap. I'll save that for if we ever need it, but yeah. So we're gonna.
Mike, let me get a zoom on that before
yeah,
you.
Sure.
Very nice.
These are from a refurbisher as well, so
cool.
I try to upcycle or reuse parts as much as possible to try to prevent e-waste. So you got a nice little click. We're getting it in there. I want to show the crowd the RAM installation, the epic RAM installation. No,
We're just looking for that click.
you gotta have that nice click with the 2 connectors.
Yeah.
If you hear a bang or snap, then yeah, no, now you broke it. But
There it is.
okay, what was that? That wasn't actually. Did the motherboard tray come out? Oh, so much for holding itself in, huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it bent. I've never seen that before. It's interesting. Well, I can get it mostly in. The metal's kind of thin from all the years, I guess. So we'll fix that later. I can unscrew that right now and fix that. Because whenever you say you're gonna do something later, you know what happens? Big shocker, you don't. So we're gonna slide this out. Obviously, we're gonna push this back in. And we're gonna go. There we go. Let me bend these back a little bit. So using my hands, I'm just gonna. Yeah, strong right now. I'm just gonna bend this back. There we go. You see? Fixed.
Very nice.
I just got a flashback of that American Dad scene where it's the fixer, but it's like not spelled with fix.
Yeah.
It's like F-I-C-K. Comment in the description if you know what episode I'm talking about. That was funny.
Right. Yeah. Well, also, there's a little bit of metal shop here at the Mortatech
lab
happening.
There's actually a lot of screws missing on this thing. I don't know if those are side panel screws or.
Which,
No, I think those are just missing screws. Huh. So I guess
like you're
this thing's gonna get a real dollop before it gets out of here.
you're looking to fix your gaming PC.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a good starting point.
Yeah, Mortech Solutions always get you fixed right up. Any budget we work with. Even if you need to let the computer sit here for 2 months, as long as you keep in communication with us, we'll help you with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes customers do like to ghost me though, and I have the technology, and I'm like, at some point I just need to tell them, like, it's been like 3 months, you don't answer my phone calls. I'm gonna recycle this thing.
Yeah.
I can't, it's not a storage facility here. As much as I want to help you, you're not even answering my calls. And then you say, I'm gonna call you back, and then they never do.
Right.
And then when I finally text them that, then they're like, okay, no, I want it. So what time do you want it? Crickets.
Wow.
Yeah, it's another tough thing if you're thinking about running a business like this. So that's, for anybody that's younger and is listening to this, yeah, it's...
Yeah, Mike's been in business for years, and Mortech Solutions.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see what this does now, shall we?
Yes.
Keyboard. Alright, so it's booting up. So let's see if it boots again. Now that we gave it more memory, it should have 4 gigs. I guess we can check that in the BIOS. Yep. 2 gig right there. You get a nice clear, non-blurry shot of that.
Okay.
Yep, you got your RAM right there.
Very nice.
Boot. Is there boot options? Let's see. Boot configuration. Boot. Okay. So obviously we didn't install a USB. We didn't install a SSD into it first. We want to see if it'll boot from the USB first. So let's see what it does. So let's give it a second. Let's see what it boots. Well, now we give it the minimum required memory. But this Windows 11 disk is made to run with older computers.
Oh.
It doesn't have. It bypasses the 4 gigs of memory and the secure boot and like all these different TPM and all the different requirements that are needed for Windows 11.
Right.
I don't personally see that they're like 100% necessary. Mainly the security updates is what you want, so that's why you go to 11, not for all that stuff.
Right. Right.
Those are some of the security updates, but mainly just like the ones that they send through Windows Update.
Right.
Like when you click on Update My Computer and it updates your computer, that's what I'm talking about.
I actually remember TPM.
That's not a new thing, but
Yeah.
TPM 2.0 is what you need now, not 1.0.
Oh, is that what it is?
Trusted
Right.
Platform Module.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly what it does, but...
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what this thing does. Any spinning wheel yet?
See what I'm in the
It hasn't
web.
crashed yet, so we can see what it does.
Yeah, I always like to ask questions that the customers would ask Mike, even if sometimes I know the answer because,
It's not a rhetorical question, right?
yeah, I've been a professional for quite a few years, and actually, you know what? My 20th anniversary of fixing computers is in 1 year.
Really?
Yeah, I started fixing computers when I was 16. And,
Yeah, about my age, 16, 17, yeah.
Yeah, and you could do this whether you're a college student or not. If you're fixing computers, you always got to be safe, and you can learn a lot from this, and you can, you can start your own business. Me and Mike met in college, but anyways, I always ask Mike rhetorical questions that sometimes I even know the answer to because you could always learn something new, and that's what I say is the definition of information technology. Learning.
I was trying to see if this worked or not, but the button was really stuck, but now...
Very
Hey.
nice.
So it might work. I mean, the tray mechanism works at least. We don't know if the DVD drive works.
Yeah, it looks like we're still kind of stuck here on the boot screen. Oh!
I think it crashed. I think it tried and it couldn't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. So we'll come back in a second with a Windows 10 drive.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, we're back. As you can see, I have my crazy keychain of flash drives. I only have a couple in here, though. Not too many.
Dude has like the whole world on his keychain.
Whole world on my shoulders and whole world on my keychain. Alright. So first we're going to install our drive very professionally. Matt, where'd I put the drive? Alright, so we're just going to I know, very difficult installation, right? Oh my god. Okay. So we're just going to loosely install this just for testing purposes, obviously. And we're going to put the Windows 10 drive in the back here. I don't think there's anything on the SSD, but there might be, so hopefully it doesn't try to boot to that.
And let's see what
So this keeps getting stuck. I gotta spray that, obviously. It's obviously gonna turn on, but we gotta make sure it boots. I think it'll boot to 10. 10's a lot more nice to old hardware.
Palpable.
Yeah. Configurable. Compatible.
Right.
It's thinking about it. Oh, it's thinking about it. Imagine it doesn't work.
The moment of truth.
It is a Core 2 Duo from like 2007. I mean, if it doesn't run Windows 10, I'm not going to be super shocked. Didn't I get a Windows XP computer to run Windows 10 one time?
Mike,
I think I told you a story about that.
I've seen a lot of wild stuff down here. You know, there's a reason why the
In the
camera,
lab?
you know, the camera's rolling. We're on YouTube.
Yeah.
And there he is. The man. Yes, Mike, I've seen a lot of impressive stuff, so let's see what happens with this guy.
It really doesn't want to boot from the computer. With Windows 10 and newer operating systems, there's another way I could do it. So as you know, I have my wiping machine down there, next to the fire extinguisher.
Right.
But I can also install Windows 10 to it, and then take the Windows 10 installed drive and put it in the computer.
Mike, not to throw you a curveball, but what do you think is like a good price for somebody to actually get involved, as in depth you are, to have every solution for every customer like you do?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, if you want to invest in becoming an IT guy, like, you know, do you need? Ooh,
It keeps turning on and off. I'm trying to figure out why.
wow.
Kind of strange, yeah. Alright, so we're going to have to... This thing's being stubborn. So, I mean, yeah, I can keep messing with it and trying to see if it'll boot off the SSD, but at this
Right.
point, we're going to use a different computer to install Windows 10 on this drive and just see what it's going to do. So,
Right. And see, Mike is all business. Like, sometimes I try to talk to him down here, but it's always business first. And I don't take it to heart, but I'm trying to help you guys out too.
understand what's going on, right?
You know, because
I think it's 2. Yeah. So now we're booting our big computer down here. I wish I could show you with like all the lights it has in it. It has light up RAM, which is kind of cool and goes like...
oh, we'll definitely do a shorts of that or something like that.
It's
at
got
a later
like
time.
24 to 32 gigs of RAM or something like that.
Wow, really?
For like no reason. I don't use it. Just I was like, Mom, can you buy me some RAM? When I was like 15 or 16, and she's like, yeah. I'm like,
Wow.
okay. Now I'm 21. Actually, I was like 17, I think. I wasn't 16.
Interesting.
So now I'll try to boot from that USB plugged in. It's down there. It's got a lot of stickers on it from the previous owners. It's got like a lot of like old gaming stickers, which are kind of cool. Obviously, it was an empty case when I got it, and it recognizes our 256 gig drive there. It just showed. It goes quick. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're kind of bouncing back and forth between.
So now I'm gonna boot. I told it what to boot from. That computer's really easy to tell where to boot because I know the key.
Oh, okay.
If I already know how to do it on that thing, I'm not gonna try to relearn it on this computer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just gonna tell it to boot from the flash drive.
Very nice.
All right, so we're back. We used our bench computer down there to one of our 2 bench computers to or testing computers to install Windows 11 or sorry 10 onto this drive. But we're not giving up on Windows 11 just yet. So first I'm gonna install it in this adapter caddy so it's nice and secure in the computer, which makes it, you know, fit in here properly and actually screw down.
Very nice.
So first we're gonna get our little screws here. There they are. And I use these little like screws right here. Just gonna line it up. These are nice brackets you can get for cheap online. Work well. So I'll screw that in. Oop, lost my hole there. There we go. This will give this computer a lot more speed. At the very least, it'll run Windows 10, but I have another way of trying to get 11 on there. I could have also installed it to the SSD and then see if it would boot, but I think the most safe way would be to install 10, see if that works, so then we know, oh wow, it ran 10. And then from there we could see if it gets destroyed by trying to run Windows 11, then okay. But
Right. There you go. See, now that, what he just said is a total Easter egg.
so then I'll know, okay, I'll reinstall 10 on this thing,
Right.
you know? So I got my connections hooked up now. And if you want to come a little closer or zoom in, you can see that I'm going to connect this is your data, and this is your power.
Mm-hmm.
Come right off the power supply, see? Look how nice, whoever built this before did a great job with cable management.
Right.
So we're going to go and put it right in here, And then we're gonna get some screws. I think it would be so these little DVD screws, because they have a thinner thread. It's just what they use in this caddy. Now you gotta keep moving it back and forth until you find the hole, and start it. And you guys say, Michael, wow, you're not using matching screws? Nobody's gonna look in here and like be very particular, you know.
Right.
They're just gonna be like, is it securely mounted? I'm gonna say yes, and they're gonna be like, okay.
Right. I mean, I don't think that's a horrible thing with bent metal.
Yeah, we're gonna treat that eventually. Don't worry, we'll come back to that.
I mean,
Right now, we want to make the computer functional. From there, cosmetics are not gonna really break it, you know.
yeah, for all you craftsmen out there, you know, we're not trying to build the next.
You know, I'll even use 4 screws. I know you guys are very scared about that.
There you go, Mike.
Jeez, dropping things now, Matt.
And everything on this channel is very real and very raw,
Yep.
and that's how we keep it.
Like Nirvana Unplugged. No.
Yeah.
Matt's favorite band. One of his favorite bands.
Yeah, we like rock.
We like
music
rock here. Definitely.
We definitely like rock music. No doubt about that.
Well, that's not screwing in, so we're just gonna say 3 screws is enough. Because it doesn't vibrate. It's not like a hard drive where it's like a spinning disc.
Right.
So
you can still be very professional even if you know, maybe don't have the resources.
I mean, I can lift the whole computer up by this thing, you know.
Right.
If I really want to. I mean, it's steady enough for something that doesn't really need to be screwed down. You can tape it down and it'd be fine.
Right.
Hard drives, no, they need to be because they vibrate, and they need to be like with the case to be secure.
Right.
But like, that's why this older case has all the screw down points. Solid state drives usually just click into place like on modern cases in like a plastic caddy. It's just a board. As long as it's supported, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay, so let's see what this does, shall we?
Yeah.
A little bit of fan noise isn't necessarily bad. It's an old fan, had a lot of dust in it, so. It happens when you don't maintain it too, fans can fail. Or start making noise. But it's not really failing, it's still running. It's just, you know. Bam. Let's see if it runs. It's thinking about it. Oh. Well, that's the end of it. Nope, not yet.
We know, guys, it could get boring sometimes, but you know.
You want the real truth here.
Yep.
Let's see how fast it is with Windows 10 and a Core 2 Duo and 4 gigs of RAM.
And the real truth we're going to give you.
Yep. Will it be fast? So I guess our RAM tray works good here, so we'll get that out of the way. And I guess these ones will go in there eventually. So we do have a matching set here of Samsung sticks, 2 gigs. Not anything crazy, but... So you can see there's a little bit of lag there if you see like the swirling wheel.
Yeah.
We're not going to expect this thing to be a monster at gaming or anything. It's just going to run barely.
Right. Maybe you could do Roblox on this or something, right?
If you want to suffer. It sounds terrible. Roblox to begin with, mixed... Actually, no, I like Roblox.
Roblox is cool, man.
No, that was a good joke, but no. Roblox is good, but Roblox on a computer this old... I mean, at least you have dedicated graphics.
Yeah.
But, that would be brutal.
Yeah, it would be.
Roblox challenge. Write down in the comments if you want to hear about that. Roblox on this computer.
Yeah, that might be the next video, right?
Want to watch me suffer? Maybe 5 minutes later. Oh my god, this is slow. Why did I take this bet?
Wow.
You're right? Yeah. So. Yeah. So, we're going to fast forward this part. So. Boop.
All right, let's come back when...
I'll come back when this actually boots up.
All right, so... All right, guys. Well, we're back here about 10 to 15 minutes later. Michael is taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, this thing is like 15 minutes. It's been like 30 minutes, dude. This thing is like... And the spinning wheel just goes... Like it just grinds to a halt, so...
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is... Even if we put 11 on it, I mean, it's...
What's the point?
Let's just enjoy it for what it is. You could do some, you could like watch a movie on it.
Exactly.
VLC
honestly.
media player or movie player on Windows 10. Just don't connect to the internet after Windows 10 loses support. But
like we said, we always give you the
I mean,
truth on
I don't
here,
want
so.
I don't want to wait 2 hours here and wait for this thing, and and just it's not worth it. It's
Yeah,
running good.
I've definitely had some jobs where you have to walk away. You got to just hang it up for the day. It's just not worth it, you know.
I know. Well, you got it running something. It's running reliably. It's a good computer for someone, for something.
Still a win. Still a win.
Maybe we'll even do something else with it in the future.
All
That's
right.
all for Mortar Tech Solutions this time. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
All right, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you.
You know we couldn't end it like that, guys. Come on.
Wow.
We got. I'm dedicated to my fans and to my craft. So we're cleaning up the side panels right now. Obviously, I know you guys didn't want to see all. You want to see all that dirt in there. Look at that.
But wait, seriously.
But it actually is now
Look,
responsive. Look at this.
Same,
Ready?
same computer. Okay.
Oh, we didn't do anything.
You know. Same.
I don't have internet. Let's see.
Same sticker
Look how
on
snappy
there.
it is.
Look at
Bam.
that.
It just took a long time to install.
Okay. If you
But,
go back, if you go back
see,
to the.
So that was actually a fake out for you guys, just because we wanted to show you what's the one thing that I always say. Starts with a P. Patience.
Yeah.
Especially with old computers, you want it to work, then you need to accept the cost-benefit analysis of it's going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to work.
Yeah.
You got to be patient. That's the main thing.
Guys, I'm not
See?
over exaggerating. Okay. The minute that we turned off, like I want to say,
Like 10 seconds.
10 seconds later, boom.
So never, maybe take a break, but never give up.
Yeah, decides to boot. So.
Well, at least we never give up when it comes to a project. If
Yeah.
you're done dealing with your own project, call us. Oh,
Right.
Cortana. No, Shoe. Didn't Cortana get dropped? Now they have Copilot. They're not. They're outdating Cortana.
Yeah.
This is an old installation USB I had because I don't install 10 anymore.
Right.
So it has Cortana and everything else on it. That's like, it's like almost historical now, Matt.
Right.
No, it's not
Of
historical.
course,
quite.
cleanliness once again. Cleaning the side panels.
Yeah, and it actually has this little duct here for the CPU cooler. Fun
If
fact.
we were talking keep it cool installation, no dust
Oh,
on
and
the
actually,
inside.
if you need it closer,
Yeah, I actually like that as a filter. That's actually
it's not a filter. It's just a. You could put a filter on here though.
it's actually pretty cool.
So we're gonna accept Cortana terms, and then we're gonna let this open, and then guess what? We're gonna try 11. I know you guys. Everybody out there's itching. The whole 2 people watching this are itching to see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. So let's just cut this. We all know what a Windows
10 looks like.
high screen looks like. you know.
So we'll bring you guys
So-
back to let you know did 11 install.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
know this video's going a little bit longer here, guys. And y'all want to go to bed or get off the toilet or whatever you're doing. So
Yeah,
let's.
yeah. So
How many people watch their phone in the bathroom? Come on. I
yeah,
mean,
this is the moment of truth, guys. We'll be.
all right, guys. Moment of truth. You think it runs 11? We're back now.
What do you think?
3, 2, 1.
Moment of
It
truth.
does run 10, but the processor does not support some actual mandatory features of 11. So,
so there you go.
Unfortunately, it doesn't support critical features of the processor because it's an old Core 2 Duo from like who knows how long ago.
So what do you usually do at this point, Mike?
Enjoy it. Enjoy it the way it is. I mean, it's working very smooth now that we have the solid state drive paired with a nice matching set of 4 gigs of RAM. I think we're gonna clean this up with the paint a little bit, some silver spray paint, and some rust reformer paint. Scuff it up a little bit, just get it some more life left, and then we're obviously gonna put our side panels back on. So now that we have our computer nice and tidied up and clean, we're gonna put our nice side panel back on that I cleaned. And we'll have to come back another day. Maybe we'll do a little short of us spray painting this or
Yeah,
something.
guys, there's nothing wrong with walking away from a job like this.
Hell, I mean, you don't even need to spray paint it.
Yeah.
It's not going to rust through. It's not like a car. You know what I mean?
There's better things to do out there, and we tried hard with everything, and it's still a win-win situation. You
Well,
know?
yeah, we got it. We saved this from going to the e-waste.
Absolutely,
And look at it running Windows 10 64-bit. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the responsiveness.
it's very snappy, very snappy.
With
So-
a solid state drive, 4 gigs RAM, Windows 10, it's fine.
Yeah, so just keep it at that, and we here at Mortar Tech Solutions say thanks for tuning in. You got anything to say, Mike?
Bye.
All right, guys, see you next time.
See you next time.